Hi, let me show you how to create a plot using ggplot in R in Stencila Sheet. First, I have data loaded, so I'm going to add a new column N, by right-clicking and selecting Add New Column. Now, first I have to load tidyverse, and as you can see, I need to change the cell into R. I'm just going to enlarge it so you can see better. Now, my code for loading tidyverse is still there, just there's no output, so you can't see anything showing up on the screen. And now I can enter the code for generating the plot using ggplot. The data is from a real study, is a small subset of a study about mammals caught on the desert. And I look how many records I have. I have 1,000 records. So I'm gonna put the range of data from A2, from cell A2 to M1001. So that's my whole data set, and as you can see, Stencila Sheets highlights, just like in any other spreadsheet program, the range that you selected. So now I'm going to put the rest of the ggplot code syntax into the cell, and I can edit that code at the top in the formula bar. So what I will do, I will plot the weight against the hindfoot length, but I want to see the how it differs by species. Now, when selecting the values for X and Y axes, I need to refer to the column names. In my case, the way the data is loaded, I have to actually refer to the columns using the letters A, B, C, and so on, because the names of the variables are in fact in the first row. We could amend that and add the names of the variables into the columns, but for now we will use the column names. I'm just checking if the syntax is correct. I think there might be a missing bracket. As you see, I used for coloring, I'm going to color by species ID. Okay, looks like the code is okay, so I'm just going to click back on that cell and press enter. I get syntax error because that cell is in mini, so I need to change to R. Now let's give it a second. There we go. We have a ggplot created in our spreadsheet. As you can see, there are differences depending on species ID. We have a legend created, and when I click on that cell, click back on that cell, I can see the code that generated that plot.